All right, today is Sunday, July 12th, 2026. I forgot what I was saying for a second. Wow, I literally just got home from work, walked him, and now I'm sitting here. It was arm day at the gym. It took me a minute. Took a minute to do my workout. So let me pull it up here. I want to say it took me like an hour and a half. That seems about right. Hour and 42 minutes to do arm day. I also I also did 15 sets, 16 if you want to count my warm-ups per muscle group, which took me a minute. Um, took me quite a bit, honestly. To get my shoes off. And it burned like what was it, like 600 calories at the gym, right? So 500, 660. So we'll count that because 178 or it takes me to get there, and the other 100 that it takes me to get to the bus stop. So I burned like roughly around 850 calories just before work. Um, for a grand total, it was an interesting night. Um, it's still going. No, it stopped. Okay, cool. So I've for an interesting night because I've met all my goals somehow. Like my watch registered everything from the day. I have walked 3,000 or 30,600 and 358 steps. Did 372 active minutes somehow for a grand total of 200 or 2,254 calories for a grand total of 2380 before midnight. Wow, I did a lot, and I feel it. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I ate maybe 700 calories for the day so far. Um, pull up the right app here. Like, and I feel it. I'm hungry, and I want to eat, and then I want to lay down. So I before work. Oh, it doesn't count it. Okay, cool. It just counted from 135 apparently for this week because it was Saturday night. I mean, for 2 hours I ran. I did 744 calories there. I did yesterday. It tracked that I did 1,275 calories. Don't know how. Did more than that, but it also apparently didn't. Oh, excuse me, 1,935. It auto updated. Uh so yeah, I was a little busy. You know, had. So it ended up being like an interesting story because I had two trucks. First one was 14 pallets. The second one was four, and it showed up. And first one showed up at 10:30. I ended up having to help unload the meat or the frozen dairy truck. Unloaded my truck. Unloaded my second truck, and the second truck was interesting because we were missing a fucking pallet. So I had to mark it as missing, and I've never had to do that before. I was like, that's interesting. Um, but yeah, nonetheless, even with my truck showing up and me not taking my first 15, I was done by 4 and doing cleanup by finishing cleanup by 4. Um, it was ended up being like 2 or 3 pallets of meat. It was supposed to be like 4, and the rest went to produce. 4 were watermelon, so I had like 12 pallets. And I somehow like managed to bang out the solid pallet, the Area 51 pallets, because there was two that were sitting on top of watermelon, with the deli stuff, and the wet wall, and berries in 3 hours essentially. Oh, and the apple citrus. I just literally just like zoned out, focused in, and just annihilated. Yeah, like it was insane. I don't even remember doing it, and it was just happened so fast. I was like, okay, I'm done. But the next thing I know, it's lunch. I take a half-hour lunch, and I'm like, wow, what happened to the day? You know, I couldn't figure it out, but I was like, whatever. You know, uh, I'm exhausted from it. I'm hungry from it, and yeah, didn't see my usual people today, so that was sad. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and just end this here. Get some food in me. Edit this and get some food in me, and I'm gonna yak it all tomorrow.